I remember Brandon Tatum's first video, or first sets of videos in 2015, 2016. He had about 300 subscribers. If you guys can go look at that time, I actually asked if I could interview him when he had about 300 subscribers. I had about 40,000. Well, a lot of shit has changed. He's no longer Brandon Tatum. He's Officer Tatum. He has a huge following. He stopped even being a police officer in Arizona. And I kind of, disagree with Brother Brandon on a lot of things. I've talked to him offline. I have had a chance to talk to him. I think he's a nice person. Many people don't like for me to say that he's a nice person. A lot of people are nice people off of YouTube, right? Shout out to my brother Anthony Brian Logan. Love him like I play, because I got to call him actually. But people on YouTube in their positions don't take away from some of the stuff that they say, and I get it, right? And I don't agree with everything that he says. A lot of things I don't agree with at all. But today I'm going to talk about something that he has that's trending here on YouTube Shorts. Before I get into it, I'll play the video, then we'll come back and talk about it.
You shouldn't have an ounce of respect for anybody claiming Black Lives Matter at this point when they don't give a flying flip about black police officers. They don't care about black conservatives. They care nothing about black people in the hood. They don't even raise money for people in the hood. They don't care about black men who are out here doing the right thing, that need a hand up, that need help out. How many businesses have they gave these millions of dollars to? How many black businesses have they sustained during the shutdown? None. How much money went to George Floyd's family that they raised after his death? None. How many went to any of these people? They have done nothing but sit around and bash people as a racist, domestic, terrorist organization. That's how I look at them. If you don't want people to not like you, get your stuff together and start supporting people in this country, or shut your freaking mouth.
So guys, let me just say this. And I'm a person I tend to be more conservative. I am a registered Republican. I'm a registered black person first. Let's just get it twisted. I'm for the people first. But now I'm listening to what he says here. Guys, before I kind of break this down, we've all seen what's happened recently in Atlanta. You have this sister that was in Atlanta. She was stopped by an officer. The guy's name was Officer Brooks. She didn't want to sign the back of the ticket. She wanted to do whatever the hell she wanted to do. Okay? And then went out and got a civil rights attorney to sue the guy after everything was her fault. These people on the left, and I'm not saying that black Republicans have a solution that's better than what black liberals have. We haven't obviously given them an opportunity to do so, in my opinion, and we haven't put the money up to do it. But now we have understood what's happening the last 50 years. The last 50 years, what we have seen is black people, Democratic blacks, not support black businesses, not support good black people. But what he said was the most important thing for me and my base. They don't support good black men. They don't. Want to know who supported in these cities? Free Gunner, free Young Thug, free Pookie, free Ray Ray. Okay? There is no money or no help to support anything that black men are trying to do. Specifically, the Democratic Party wants to keep black men at the bottom, which is why Biden's crime bill is so infamous. It keeps black men not being in control of the situation. Shout out to the welfare state and welfare state policies produced by the left. And you don't have to like Brandon, but you have to be honest with Officer Tatum. He's right. He's right. They don't care about black people. Black Lives Matter as an organization, all these organizations, they keep chaos going. Look at every black city that Democrats run. Let's talk about the great Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to Anton Daniels and all the brothers out there in Detroit. It's a great city. Got a lot of respect for people in the D. Brother Gabe A's in the D. Brother Hassani Ali is in the D. The great city of Detroit went bankrupt. People like Kwame Kilpatrick and Coleman Young. Crack and all kind of epidemics. It was one of the worst cities in the world at a point, or the state, or the country. Under liberal Democratic rule, you saw the destruction of one of the most productive cities in our country. People are leaving Detroit. Cleveland. People are leaving Cleveland. Cincinnati? Are you serious right now? Let's talk about Atlanta. Okay, so everybody that was coming to Detroit, that was coming to Chicago, you know what? All right, let's leave here. Let's go to Atlanta. What's going on in Atlanta right now? Are black men being treated any differently? More protests? More marches? More black men being killed by the cops, whatever you want to call it? And typically, we know how that's going to Philadelphia. What do we get? That's the situation here. We're running around every generation with no ownership, no supporting of these businesses, no ownership of communities, no way to do anything that empowers the people that it should be empowered, which is the regular people like you and me. And when black conservatives call this out, and then to be honest, they are dismantled typically. I know what people are gonna say for selling out, and I get it, right? Because I've heard some serious things that I don't like from Candace and Brandon himself. I get it, but ultimately, the writing's on the wall. It's on the wall. These people don't care about us. I'm not saying independents do, or Republicans do. But what I'm saying is that this is what is going on. Black men really understand this. Being a good black man under the democratic rule of thought means that you must be a Michael Eric Dyson. You must defend everything dysfunctional in black America. You gotta defend black women at all costs, no matter what they do. That's what being a good black man in black America. It's taking care of other people's kids. Okay? It's being not a leader. It's not being a man. It's being a boy. All right? It's being a complete boy. It's being like Judge Mathis. That's what's being a good Democrat, being a good liberal, being a good black man is being a pushover, being a second-class citizen, not owning any part of your community or being a community pretty much fanboy. That's what it's like. You're not supposed to get anything for your vote. Look what Stacey Abrams just did. If black men vote for me, I can win Georgia. You're not supposed to get anything. What has that done? It has disenfranchised black men. Good black men are going with white women all the time now, are getting out of the country, going someplace else, leaving black churches, leaving the black community altogether, not voting. That's where we are at. And Officer Tatum is not wrong. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode here, guys. Appreciate you for all that you do. We're out.